The skeptic, when he's faced with something he believes can't exist, can be a very earth-shattering experience. What I say to people is don't contact ghosts, but at least be open to the experience. Don't start trying to communicate, because you'll probably be talking to something that you may regret.
You just have to have faith in the mind and abilities of the mind. And once that takes off, boom, boom, boom.
The swamp monster actually stretched out its fingers and tentacles like 23 miles down there, and I could feel them around me in the building.
It's important to realize that just because a belief is comforting or makes us feel good doesn't necessarily mean it's true. And people should care what's true.
The most important thing, and this is where faith is so valuable, is to open people to different ideas, to what we call the paranormal.
Well, we're getting ready to go to Eureka Springs for our UFO conference, and we're taking our caravan, which is now our alien mobile, so I'm trying to clean our license plates off to make that change. 6 o'clock in the morning, the birds got me up at 4:45. Thank you, birds. Well, that's good enough. That'll have to be. Professionally made by your friendly prisoners. Typically, the magazine business is a really bad place right now because most people are getting their information on the internet. So it's been a very challenging time to survive as a magazine. And because we are a niche magazine, we are surviving but not thriving. Our subscription is continually dropping, and when pulled it off the newsstand, they thought it was going to be shut down totally. So they just gave up on it. So many people tell us they don't know that Fate is still being published. Wah, not very good mail. Go back and get some more. And there's so many people they absolutely love Fate magazine. Renewal. We only like. Once they read it, they're usually hooked on one issue, but they've never heard of it. No, that's not very good, David.
No, I know that.
Probably not even $400 or $500 here.
Phyllis, look at all this stuff.
What is it?
Oh, look at these.
Show me.
We're in an argument over inventory because they don't document what they take, but they want to document what we have, which makes no sense.
July.
Only 238. What
Well,
do we
I'm not-
need 200?
Well, I'm not going to sell them for $1 a piece.
They're the mess makers. They're the work bringers. They're evil, dark people.
Okay, Devil. In the last 5 years, we've had quite a challenge reassuring people that it's still alive and well and kicking.
We have a universe that's filled with all sorts of life, all sorts of consciousness, all sorts of phenomena. But when it's not familiar to us, we can't readily see it. What you're dealing with there, and what Fate explored, was the sworn testimony. When we sometimes talk about life on other planets, other dimensions, we really don't know. We have no way of knowing.
Just in terms of looking at the stories that come in, the vast majority are people who really have had something strange happen to them. And it just sort of, it either rings true or it doesn't.
And so you have to ask yourself, if all you want are stories, that's no problem. If you want to actually get at the truth, if you want to actually try to understand what's going on, then you need more than just stories and anecdotes. My name is Benjamin Radford. I'm the managing editor of Skeptical Inquirer magazine. Eyewitness testimony is very unreliable. I'm saying that as a person who has studied how we can fool ourselves.
Facts are a harder thing. What's a fact in the case of a UFO? What's a fact in the case of a ghost? Most important thing, and this is where fate is so valuable, is to open people to just having a larger imagination and openness for what may happen. My name is Carl Weschke. I'm president and publisher of Llewellyn Worldwide. One of the things we had done is tried to increase the newsstand circulation. And so we changed the magazine from a digest format to a full magazine format. And that coincided roughly with the sudden demise of newsstands and hence of that type of circulation.
Llewellyn was really attempting to kill Fate magazine as it is. And they were going to have it reborn as a goth magazine. So they spent a lot of money pulling it off the newsstand, telling everybody it was going out of business. This is kind of an interesting story. I run Fate magazine out of my home. We have the whole downstairs converted into offices. Hi, Lori Phyllis at Fate magazine. I have a roommate, housemate, I guess, David Godwin. Managing editor does all the dirty work. Now David is the managing editor. Anyway, he's been paying ever since. Huge karmic debts to pay off. Working for Fate, working for Galdi Press. Okay, here's my suitcase. We were there to make contacts for Fate and introduce people to the magazine, hopefully get some subscriptions, and sell some books, back issues. Just create awareness and goodwill for Fate. So we've been doing some aggressive marketing, going after old subscribers like, hey, we're here, we're still alive. Restored it back to its small size and the wholesome objective reporting that it was known for. And that's really bringing back a lot of people. They're very happy to know that Fate is going back to its roots. Okay, let's get the rest of this vehicle packed and get on the road. Bye, doggies. Sad to leave them.
You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day.
Doing my Native American thing. Okay. Oh, you get one, sure. Get one from me. I've got your alien claims too. All right, I'll go get rid of this box and keep on keeping on.
Be sure and get this. Good, yeah. Same one. Same. I should be, darn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in charge next year.
Yeah.
See you in a little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
We're all on dinner break.
Okay. Hi, yep, they're here. Everything's for sale. Me? No. No, I'm just kidding. Bargain at extra price, I'm sure. Is there more boxes, David, or is this all of them?
No, that's all of it.
Regular $39.95, $10. I just wanted to sell some of these. All right. Okay? I could leave Devil here, but we want to get unpacked. We've been on the road since 7 this morning. Okay. See you. Okay. 233. Yes, I've seen UFOs. How much do you want to know? How much do I want to tell? When I was 6 years old in North Dakota, my mother and I were driving home from our small town down this old, lonely, deserted gravel road, and there was a light in the sky, and we both got out of the car and stopped and looked at it. We watched it. So, and Mom was pretty open that it was a UFO. So even back in the 50s, there were UFOs. So I grew up kind of with that whole information, the energy about being open. I taught school down in southern Minnesota. I had a good life. I had a good income, stable, secure. Anyway, one day I was walking down the hallway in La Crescent High School where I taught, down by La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I heard a voice say, "Hand in your resignation." I thought, what? I was like I couldn't believe myself. Like I was listening to some demonic voice, but it wasn't. It was, I think, the voice of my higher self telling me that I was ready for something else. So many people tell us they don't know that Fate is still being published. So we'd love to get the word out more that, yes, we're still alive, we're here. The attendance is way more than I thought it would be. I would say not a whole lot of young kids, middle-aged people who are open to paranormal, metaphysical.
I think it's a fine magazine, Fate magazine.
So I'm very glad I came. I'm meeting many, many people that I haven't seen for 2 years. Oh, these are so cool. Are you selling these in Fate now?
In Fate? No.
You should. It's kind of like being with my family again.
I just read it off and on. Don't read it all the time.
I've been here 4 times now, and it's like kind of getting my feet under me now and figuring out how to do everything.
Really think so?
Oh yeah, I mean, people would buy this, honest to gosh. People who had never heard of Fate before, especially one came all the way down here from Minneapolis, had never heard of Fate and seen it, so we have a new subscriber there. I swear, last year I was tempted to throw in the towel because we worked so hard and we just go down, 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 more expenses, fewer subscribers, but all of a sudden it feels like the worm has turned and we are going to make it. We'll be comfortable now. I just know that's going to happen. The real benefit is exposure and schmoozing, repeat business. We sold quite a few Fates and got some more recognition, so I think it was probably one of the better Ozark conferences we've gone to. Oh my gosh. Sink down into the end of the world. Salute. You really never seem to make your money back on them, but something that you have to do to let people know that you're still in business. So.
Well, it's a place, I think, for people who've had profoundly strange experiences. They know that it's not going to have to fit into some either religious framework or scientific framework. You know, they can just say, well, this is what happened to me.
I dreamt one night I could build this apparatus and I could phone home one time in this lifetime. Like, I don't think I'm from this world. I'm too weird. And I don't really, all of us, I think we're born on other worlds, other times, other places. But I still have the notebook where I drew the diagram, and it was kind of like a DNA helix kind of thing, and like some kind of a record player. But I dreamt that I could phone home one time. I had one chance in this lifetime to call home with my home world.